wanted to be like Lil' Kim when I grew up. Not really the best thing to tell your mama, but that's what I wanted. I wanted to be Lil' Kim.
Like, I was a teenager when Lil' Kim first hit the scene, and she was empowering. Like, you never heard a woman talking about, you know, her body or sex or taking control over the situation. It was like the first time in hip-hop, for me anyway.
So I want them to have positive influences, and you know, it's hard because Jaden comes from a family of hip-hop, and her dad, there's nothing that she could ever repeat that he says. So it's, you know, it's very challenging, and I want them to be uplifted by music. And with today's hip-hop, it's a struggle, definitely.
Probably when I first got a record, and I'm sorry, I failed to mention LL Cool J. I got Bigger and Deffer, LL Cool J's first record. That's when I first fell in love with hip-hop.
Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she major in don't make no money, but she can't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Nah, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore, 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, fuck it, I'ma stick down here and do hair.
But my favorite hip hop song, it just kind of depends on like what I'm going through. Like if, you know, if I'm feeling antagonistic, it might be some Pac. If I'm feeling conscious, it might be some Lauryn Hill said. If I'm feeling nostalgic, it might be Tribe. So I guess the thing that resonates most about hip hop is that it's all around me. It's whatever I'm feeling, hip hop is gonna have an answer for it.
One is Tupac. Shed so many tears. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, I couldn't find a place to rest until I got the KSI branded on my chest. Tell me, can you feel it? I'm not living in the past, no longer last. Be the first to blast, remember Kato.
Profound song by Jay-Z. I think most, like, hip-hop to me is about dance and movement and culture, but when I really think about lyrics, the ones that stick with me are the inspirational ones. Just
today is look who's around you, right? Because people come in all shapes and sizes, you know, but you really want to be aware of who you emotionally open yourself up to, so that you're lifted.
You're all I need to get by.
Umi said, shine a light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Yeah. Is that a hip hop?
Never argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who.
Saying stuff in our rhymes. And then they went from, okay, we can say stuff, but let's say it in a manner to where it's just like, wow, they're just using all kinds of just like jazz features like syncopation, onomatopoeia, cadence, flow. It's just like, it's just the ability to keep building onto something and making it better than what it was previously, while still giving, you know, respect due and homage to what came before it.
It's more than just a cultural thing. Hip-hop is your way of, more than just a way of life. Hip-hop is just taking over completely. It is life to me now. Everywhere you go, it's everywhere, and everything is influenced by it. So, you know, you can't just say one culture of people. If you look at country music, if you look at pop music, if you look at anything, hip-hop is just everywhere. It's a being now.
Why'd Halle have to let a white man pop her to get an Oscar? And why Denzel have to be crooked before he took it?
Critical thinking is something that's not taught in school, and I think hip-hop used to give that to people. And there's still cats doing it now, they just really don't get any burn. So hip-hop helped reinforce what my parents taught me.
Okay. And can you... I want people to walk away from the play realizing that hip-hop, like all other genres of music, is an art form. And art forms change the world. And within hip-hop, obviously, there are incidents of not greatness. There's
opportunities for us to grow. There's some things that aren't perfect. However, the spirit of hip-hop is to take what you have and to become what you want. And I think that's a message in this day and time we're missing and we're lacking. And I just want us to kind of intensify that. So in some nation, I just feel like when people leave this play, they'll be able to look at this art form for what it is, an art form, not a stereotypical box that people have placed it in. I want to kind of help to continue to break down those walls around what is hip-hop culture, what is African-American culture, what is Haitian culture, what is Latino culture in this country. I just want people to realize that hip-hop is all of our culture because we live it every day.
Hip-hop lives through me.
Hip-hop lives through me.
Hip hop 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 lives through us.
Hip hop lives through me.
Hip hop lives through me.
Hip hop lives through me.
Hip hop lives through us.
Hip hop lives through me.
Hip hop lives through us.